Welcome back to Greenhaven. I'm your host, 40k Loki, and today we're stepping into the slaughterhouse of the 41st millennium to uncover the story of a warrior so consumed by rage that he became a living apocalypse. His name, Khârn the Betrayer. As a playable character in Warhammer 40,000 Tacticus, it's time to trace the gore-streaked path of this chaos champion. So sharpen your chain axe, brace for the bloodlust, and let's dive into the carnage. Our tale begins on a forgotten world where a young Khârn, born into a savage tribe, learned to fight before he could speak. Recruited into the War Hounds, Khârn's ferocity found a home. Under Primarch Angron, a gladiator king, tortured by the butcher's nails, cybernetic implants that fueled rage, Khârn rose as a natural leader. As captain of the 8th Company, he was a whirlwind of disciplined savagery, his chain axe, Gorechild, singing hymns of destruction. But Khârn wasn't just a brute, he was a brother, a voice of reason among the War Hounds. He tried to temper Angron's wrath, to hold the Legion together as the nails drove them to madness. Yet, even Khârn couldn't resist the call of battle forever. His loyalty to Angron and his love for the fight planted the seeds of his doom. Then came the Horus Heresy, the civil war that shattered the Imperium. The War Hounds, renamed the World Eaters, swore allegiance to Horus and fell to chaos. Khârn, ever loyal to Angron, embraced the blood god Khorne, whose creed was simple: blood for the blood god, skulls for the skull throne. At the Siege of Terra, Khârn became a legend of slaughter. He carved through loyalist space marines, his chain axe a blur, his roars drowning out the screams of the dying. But it was at Skalathrax where Khârn earned his title, the Betrayer. In a frozen hell, the World Eaters and Emperor's children fought side by side against loyalists. When the battle stalled, Khârn's rage exploded. He turned on his own allies, slaughtering friend and foe alike, torching shelters to force the fight. The World Eaters shattered as a legion, scattered into warbands, and Khârn stood alone, anointed by Khorne as his champion. Now, Khârn is a force of nature, a walking cataclysm. Blessed by Khorne, he wields Gorechild, his chain axe, so ancient its teeth are forged from a mica dragon's fangs, capable of rending power armor like parchment. His plasma pistol, the Slaughterer, burns with the fury of a dying star. Khorne's blessings make him near unstoppable. Wounds that would fell a space marine only fuel his bloodlust. They say Khârn cannot die, that the blood god resurrects him to spill more blood, to claim more skulls. Khârn's rampages are the stuff of nightmares. On Armageddon, he led World Eaters against orcs and Imperials alike, leaving mountains of corpses. Even demons fear him. A chaos champion so ferocious, he once slew a bloodthirster, Khorne's own demon, just to prove his might. His warband, the Butcher Horde, follows him not out of loyalty, but because the slaughter never stops. In Warhammer 40,000 Tacticus, Khârn is part of the brutal roster, part of the World Eaters faction. He's a melee powerhouse who thrives in the chaos of close combat. His abilities reflect his lore: unrelenting, devastating, and utterly merciless. Wielding Gorechild, he carves through enemies with terrifying speed, his rage growing with every kill. Whether you're a veteran of the tabletop or new to the grimdark, Khârn gives you a chance to unleash the blood god's wrath. What drives Khârn the Betrayer? Is it the butcher's nails gnawing at his sanity, the will of Khorne demanding endless slaughter? Or is it something deeper, a warrior's refusal to bow even to his own god? Khârn is no mere villain, he is a tragedy, a space marine whose loyalty and brotherhood were twisted into an eternal crusade of bloodshed. In the grim darkness of the far future, he is the embodiment of war without end. As you command Khârn and Tacticus, ask yourself, can you control the betrayer, or will his rage consume you? Because in the end, Khârn fights for one truth: blood must flow. That's all for this episode of Greenhaven. If you enjoyed this dive into Khârn the Betrayer's lore and want more on Tacticus characters and factions, smash that like button, subscribe, and hit the bell. Ready to spill blood with Khârn? Download Warhammer 40,000 Tacticus on iOS or Android and join the carnage. Until next time, stay fierce, and may the Emperor, or perhaps Khorne, guide your blade. This is 40K Loki signing off.